Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I'm going to give a shout out to my man, Jason Bird. Jason Bird, one of my subscribers, been with me for a while. Shout out Jason Bird. And he brought something to my attention that I thought I had did this story, but I didn't. I was out there in Memphis when this happened, and I meant to do this story when it first broke. And this happened last week, right? And it just shows how buck wild it is out here in the world, regardless if you're a man or a woman, with the committing of the crimes and the ride or die mentality and just the foolishness that people bring out in the street, in public, and it affects other people. What I'm talking about is that quadruple shooting that happened last week in Eastpointe, Michigan. Shout out Eastpointe, in which this girl you see up here, 19-year-old LaKyla Taylor, and her brother, Dewan Taylor, pictured here also, got into it to where they shot up 4 people. 2 of them died, I think, in a quadruple shooting in a Footlocker parking lot. They had nothing to do with the store. They just chased each other, stopped in the parking lot, got to fighting, and then the shots rung out. What's crazy about it is the sister, LaKyla, is the gunman. You don't believe me? Check it out.
Deadly quadruple shooting leaves 2 people dead and 2 others injured, and the shooters are still on the loose. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Pamela Osborne.
And I'm Will Jones. The shooting happened in a Footlocker parking lot in Eastpointe. Jacqueline Francis is live there now. And Jacqueline, please say this all started as an argument.
Will and Pam, this parking lot behind me, this Footlocker parking lot, was a crime scene for most of the afternoon. The store itself really has nothing to do with the shooting other than the 2 groups that were feuding decided to pull into this parking lot. They got out of the car, they got into a physical fight, and then shots were fired.
We are lucky that no innocent bystanders got hit by a stray bullet. We are very lucky that bullets didn't enter the store.
A Footlocker parking lot in Eastpointe turned into a crime scene. The shooting happened just before 3 Saturday afternoon at 8 Mile and Kelly Road. Eastpointe police say 2 cars pulled into the parking lot. The people got out of the cars and the 2 groups began physically fighting. One person got out a gun and started beating someone else with it until the gun broke. Police say a woman then got out of the car, grabbed another gun from the trunk and began shooting. 4 people were shot. 1 man died on scene. Another died at the hospital. The 2 other men are in stable condition.
This makes no sense to me, and it hurts my heart, to see somebody else to have to go through this. Somebody finna have to bury their kids, and it don't make no sense. That's just wrong.
The suspect is on the run, but police believe there is no ongoing threat.
But we do not believe that there's any danger to the public because we do not think it was random. These 2 groups of people knew each other, and it appears that's what the fight started from, previous disagreements.
Back here live on the scene, you'll see the gate is closed down. They shut down the store early today because of what happened. Anyone with information should give police a call. Reporting live in Eastpointe, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
All right, guys, that's the story. And the way it seemed like it was explained, they were either getting chased or chasing these other people. I think they were getting chased. The guys jumped out the car. They pulled in the parking lot. The guys jumped out the car. They got to fighting on the boy. Things escalated. And my man pulled a gun out and pistol whipped somebody till the gun broke. After the gun broke, they still was fighting on the dude. The sister went to the trunk, came back, and let the thing off on them. Things are what they are, but I'm going to tell you something. These random acts are just street violence where they just pull up in any place and just turn it into a war zone or just turn it into hell on earth. It's unacceptable, man. You died over a fucking fight. That shit is crazy. Then the thing is, I don't know who was chasing who. Hell, they could have been chasing them 2 and they jump out the car and act the fool. Either way, a 19-year-old girl done laid down 2 people and hurt 2 others. See, my thing is this. these random crazy acts of violence, something need to happen to you. You know what I'm saying? And depending on the reasoning for it, well, I mean, there's no reasoning for that because I'm gonna tell you something. I've been on this planet 52 years. I ain't never had nobody chase me in no car. I ain't never chased nobody in the car. I was so mad to where I jumped out the car, wanted to fight them in broad daylight, pull a gun out, beat them with the gun, or have somebody with me that will go get the gun and let that thing off when I'm out there fighting in the street. Nothing's that bad. Conflict resolution and anger management are things that are long gone. It ain't nobody else's fault that you can't get yourself straight and you can't calm your emotions and just walk away sometimes or just leave it for another time. People nowadays are erupting and they're exploding and the shrapnel of their own ignorance is catching everybody else in its wake. And it ain't right. For real, that's why I say all this violence and stuff need violent punishments. For real, take them out of here. Strip people's citizenship. You know, that sounds extreme. Strip their citizenship. You know what I'm saying? Go isolate them somewhere where they ain't got to deal with, they don't want to be a part of society. Take them out of society. Go put them on a barren island somewhere. Fuck it, survive. You can eat each other alive. Y'all doing that already in present modern day society, but other people are caught up in it. You don't want to be here? We get you the fuck out of here. That goes for anybody. A lot of crime should be unforgivable in society. You know, and we can run down a list of what crimes there are. But I mean, something like this is stupid. 19 years old, you done killed 2 people. Injured 2 others. Only 19. Ain't even old enough to take a drink, but you done let that thing off and laid down 2 people and hurt 2 others. What kind of brother, and he an older brother, what kind of older brother would have his sister involved in that type of shit? Think about it. He in a car with his sister and he wound up stopping. So that lets you know he already knew she was built for something. That's crazy to have her caught up in that. Then you look at the picture, she like she about to fucking cry. That's the thing, everybody tough as hell in the street, but when they get that mugshot and they throw them cuffs on them, they be in there, reality set in, when that adrenaline wear off, they look stupid as hell. Boom, exhibit A right there. The dude don't give a shit, he probably was locked up before. Her, she like, goddamn. Either way, man, it's just stupid. I mean, just these random acts of terrorism in the street, man, that's what I look at them as, random acts of terrorism. You know, anybody could have died, people were hurt. You just out there, probably going to get shoes for your kids or just, hey, let me stop in here and see what they got in the store. That should not result in you getting shot or having your life put in jeopardy. It's fucked up, man. Society is just, it's a mess right now. America's a shithole. And I'm being honest with you, I would clean this motherfucker up in 90 days. And I'm telling you, motherfuckers would be hurt. I would put it out there. I give you 20 days notice and I'd push it in every other commercial and PSA. When this day drops, act fucking stupid if you want. We getting you out of here. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. The old system ain't working. Hell, you seen that with the Tyree Nichols trial. That was a big fucking slap in the face. But anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.